Florida speed pond fishing. Y'all are gonna have to hold on to your horses. We're going fast today. I would be so shocked if I don't catch one right here. There we go. There we go. I knew it. I knew it. Well, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to 200 Ponds. My goal with this series is helping you guys become better pond anglers, and of course we have a good time along the way. Now we have a special guest today, and surprise, I'm not in Texas no more. We're not in Kansas anymore. We are in Florida, folks. The beautiful Sunshine State, full of ponds. I mean, flying into South Florida, I saw ponds on ponds on ponds, and we just stopped at a random one, me and my buddy Jake from BlacktipH, and we're gonna have a good time. Hopefully catch a few fish, teach you guys everything about kind of February when I'm filming this in the state of Florida. 3 casts in without even starting the cameras, I caught a bass, so I'm excited. Let's get down to pond 111.
Oh, there we go. There we go, baby. That's a stud. There we go.
Get him in here. Oh my goodness.
There we go, boys and girls. First, probably a 2.5 pounder right here.
Let's go.
About 3rd cast in, first lake. I think it's gonna heat up right now. Afternoon bite's going off. We're gonna let this guy go. And I'm gonna say there's about 20 more in the bag here.
So tell the folks who you are.
So I'm Jake with BlacktipH Fishing. Myself, my brother, we run the company. Josh is mostly on camera. I do episodes here and there, but this is my home. I have all these ponds around me 24/7 and I'm fishing them all the time, so stay tuned. We're gonna get dialed in here. The goal today, 7, 8 to 10 pounder.
Oh, 12, 14 to...
It's happening, you watch. Dude, it's happening. When you get one that's, you fit your entire fist in, you're gonna be excited.
And so the bass, oh my gosh, there we go.
My first cast?
Well, first cast in the video, yeah.
There we go.
So as of today, we are 2 for 4 on casts. It's gonna be fun today, folks. Oh man.
What are you flipping there?
Dang it. I didn't have this camera on.
No.
Okay, camera wasn't on again. And I caught one. Also realized I didn't have the best color grading feature on my camera, so hopefully it looks a little bit better now. But this might be the most scatterbrained episode of the entire series I've had so far, because we're gonna be hopping pond to pond to pond. I'm gonna kind of count the entire neighborhood here as one pond, even though we're gonna fish 2 to 3. But just like always, I wanna start by talking about the conditions we have today. So as you can see, just caught one. There are lots of bass to be caught, and they are shallow. It is the first week of February when I'm filming this, so I mean, especially down here in South Florida, the bass are full-blown pre-spawn. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few on beds. But here in Florida, I talked about that in my February lures video that I released a few days ago. The fish just spawn for a long time because they don't have that same internal clock that a lot of the Florida strain bass in the South, so Alabama, Texas, Georgia, they don't have the same clock that a lot of those fish have of knowing when to spawn. And so they'll spawn from February all the way till May. So that's why I think we may have a mixture of spawning fish, pre-spawn, and whatever winter looks like, you know, to these fish. But the first fish that I caught before the cameras were on, and then that one that I just caught, were right on the edge of the snot grass out here that y'all can see on the drone shot, as long as I remember to get the drone shots. We've only got about an hour and a half-ish left of sunlight, and so I can't be doing too many fancy camera things.
For me, usually, like if I'm fishing with 2 people, we do 10 casts each. We don't get a bite, we move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, there's nothing here.
Well, we caught some.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah. But if we go to another spot or something.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. That is neighborhood pond fishing in Florida for you. You don't catch one of 10 casts, you leave. Yeah, just had one. Slackline me, folks. I mean, they are eating on the bank, which means these fish are pre-spawn to spawn. I haven't gotten a single bite so far way out there in the middle. I'm still gonna try it because I feel like that might be where the bigger ones are staging. Oh, and it's deep out there. Whoa. I mean, it fell like 6-7 seconds, which for a Florida pond that's pretty deep. Oh, and it looks like Jake has already abandoned this pond to go across the street. So we'll see how he does. Switch to Jake cam.
Nada. All right, we're gonna switch back to the paddle tail right here. We're gonna go across the street. Check out this little pond in front of us right here. A lot of weeds, wow. A lot of weeds. Here we go. Got a nice little guy here. There we go. Oh, just got off. Doesn't count. Go back out there. It's always a, oh, we're on again. We're on again, people. That's 2 for 2. I mean, this guy's a little dinker, but you know, 2 for 2 in this pond on 2 casts. Little guy's gonna grow up to be a 10-pounder one day. So cute. All right, let's keep going. We're 2 for 2 right now on casts. There we go, guys. We got a good one here. There's another one in here. Oh yeah. You gobbled that one up. Chill, buddy, chill. We'll get you out. Nice little guy again, very healthy. Look at the green on that fish. Beautiful fish. Let him go to grow. Guys, that's 3 little guys in about 6 casts, so that's a good sign. We just gotta find that giant now. What the heck is on here? Oh, another bass. Didn't even know I had him on. Oh. All right, guys, so we're catching a lot of little guys in this pond. All right, we're gonna head back over to the other pond, switch it up a little bit.
Honestly, seeing how shallow these fish are, I really want to parallel as much as I can without getting what I got there. It's not on the vibe jig. All right, first fish with both cameras recording. Let's go. I think it was the same exact fish that I just had bite me a second ago. And this is really standard Florida fishing. I don't care where you're at. Okeechobee, private ponds, skinny, long Florida strain. I think most tournaments get one in the state with like 4 14 inchers and then a 10-pounder. But I don't think they're gonna be hard to catch, so I'm gonna keep moving to find bigger ones. I really wanna find just a little bit deeper water somehow. I think if I can find that, I'm gonna find a little bit larger sized fish. Oh goodness, God, I got slacklined as it was falling. Whoa. I think I'm gonna go a little more subtle just because it's so calm. I have switched to the paddle tail swim bait because I feel like even though these fish are biting pretty good and they probably don't see a whole lot of lures, I can still go a little more stealthy and maybe pick up something that, again, with not much wind, pick up a fish that wants something more subtle. Oh my Lanta, did y'all see that on my rod tip? I mean, I'm talking like knocked it. It couldn't have been that big though. I'm getting my body in hook set position here. I'm getting snot every time though, so maybe this lure is not the best. Probably a weightless soft plastic day, to be honest, considering the time of the year and all the snot grass that's present. So far, I'm seeing no difference in bottom composition or depth as I walk.
Here we go, right on top. There we go.
Oh, look at that. He wanted to leave.
Beautiful bass, get him back in the water. My hook sets have all been crazy.
I love it. Well, what's the plan?
I went over here, caught 6 little dinks.
Okay, okay.
I know a few other really good, the one that we can go to over here, I've seen giants. Okay. I've never smoked them.
Okay, let's do it.
And then I got some more back to my house we're gonna hit.
All right, cool. Love it. All right, next pond. Even though technically we're gonna call it the same pond. Oh, I'm gonna put my camera down for a second. Oh, there's a bass on the pipe. There was a bass chilling on the pipe. I'm gonna start this pond here on the main point, parallel cast that way, and then work out in the middle. There's not much cover in this one as compared to that one. There was more snot grass and stuff, but not a whole lot in this pond, kind of bland mud bottom. I flew here with reels, but not rods, so I had to get some of the loose carbon fiber rods from Dick's. They feel awesome, but I don't know if this 7.2 medium heavy is quite heavy enough for swim baits. So I may have to go get a 3rd rod. Just slow creeping this thing. If there's a big one in here, he probably hasn't seen this lure in his life. So we're gonna hope he sees it now. And if not, we give it 10 minutes and we're on to the next one.
Here we go, we're on. Oh, just got off. Nice size. We'll get him again. Oh! All right, here we go. 3rd time's a charm. We get him right now. Ah! All right, guys, he's toying with us. Not a jumbo, but we're gonna do our best to get him.
All right, a few more casts this way. This corner just looks too good. All right, next pond.
New pond, new me.
No, it's same you.
Same you? But the water is beautiful in here. It's crystal clear.
Now this one's got a little bit of bottom grass, but not too deep. It just goes out 2 foot.
So over this way is where it gets deeper. Following this path is where it's gonna it gets more shallow down that way.
Oh, okay. All right, we're back to the vibrating jig. New pond, same vibe. So far though, in fishing all these, I really think I like the first one the most. It had the most stuff in it. Just, I mean, yeah, it had snot grass, but at least I was seeing stalks of grass and sticks and brush piles. And now that I walk down, I actually noticed that the grass that's down here is not even like real water grass. It's just St. Augustine. So obviously this pond had lower water levels relatively recently because that grass is still green, and the neighborhood let the grass grow down there and then it came back up. I don't think St. Augustine grass holds bass, but I could be wrong. I'm moving so fast, I am sweating, which is a positive and a negative. Positive, I'm in Florida, baby, so I haven't sweated in a while, but it is steamy.
Come on, baby. We need a bite here. Too many casts from a new pond without a bite. Looks very healthy. Swear the fish. Might switch it up here. Paddle tail is not working much anymore in this pond. Last cast, and we're gonna be a whopper flopper. Top water could be good here.
Well, the more that I fish, the more I feel like that first pond was the best one today. Hadn't caught a big one there, but at least we were getting bit every 10 minutes. I wonder what made that first pond so good. He's giving me first cast. This pond looks like it drops off pretty quickly off the bank, which I like. Although judging by how I haven't caught them on steeper drops, maybe I shouldn't like. Although, you know what, folks, if we're speed pond fishing, this camera's holding me back because I gotta keep adjusting it. So turning y'all off, chest mount it is. Oh my goodness, I just got shellacked. That was fun. No doubt in my mind that was a bass. There we go. He ate on the fall. He ate on the fall. Let's go.
There we go. That's a stud, dude.
Gosh. He ain't that big.
No, but it's a good one.
Knocked the snot out of it. Like scared me out of my underwear.
It did? Did you smoke it?
Oh yeah. Thank you, friend. See ya. All right, well, goodness, what a bite. I'm thinking where it's this calm, even though they're not very pressured, they still don't really want to hit something that's that loud. So I think unless we get a good windy bank in some of these next ponds, I'm gonna stick to this swim bait. And it's probably gonna get me a bigger than average size bite anyways. So if we're going for big ones here, double or nothing, let's go with the swim bait. Goodness, come on now. It is amazing how these little fish are knocking the tar out of it. Goodness. And that guy's half blind. But I mean, a 1 pounder getting that swim bait so far down its mouth. Like these fish, when they want to eat, they want to eat. I just don't know why none of them are, you know, 6+ pounds so far. But you almost can't retrieve this thing slow enough. They're probably coming off the snot grass as an ambush area to hit this thing. There we go. Oh, nicer one. Nicer one. Come on, get in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Top of the mouth. First 3 pounder of the day. A Florida 3 on the dang swim bait. Man, that's the first really healthy fish, not super skinny one. But the same exact pattern is proving true. Paralleling, or at least coming as close as I can to the edge of this snot grass, which I don't like it. It's not like good grass, but it's all these fish have. And obviously they're sitting on the outside edge of it, waiting for something to swim by. I just gotta think that one of these times that I swing, it's gonna be a big one. There's one. Goodness. I mean, it's so predictable. And if you just give them a second to eat it, they're gonna get hooked. And honestly, I wasn't quite sure about a 7.2 medium heavy fast for this big of a swim bait, but it's working out well. I feel like it's softer than your average medium heavy, which I would normally complain about, but not today. I think giving these fish a second to get it in their mouth before I swing on them has been beneficial. Yeah, they are chewing in this pond. At least for me. I don't know what's been going on with Jake.
There we go. That guy came right up and smoked it. He is caught in weeds. We got him though. It's a stud. There we go. He's off. Easy release. Not bad. Look at this little weed bed.
Good. Come on. Yes, sir. Oh, they are chewing. And I'm surprised I've gotten this many fish on one swim bait before it's broken. And I think underneath this overhanging tree here looks like a suspect spot. No! No! I broke off. Oh, man. That was a dang 4-pounder. Oh, no. I watched him eat it and everything. I mean, I gave him the business, but I guess probably too many fish on a line through. Should have checked my line. It was definitely frayed. I'm feeling it now. Man, I'm sure y'all are saying, Tyler, that's what you get when you go too fast. If you just slow down, you wouldn't make those kind of dumb mistakes, and I know.
How'd you do?
I broke off a bigger one.
Bigger one down there?
I broke off on a bigger one.
How big?
4.
That's a good size.
I watched it eat at the bank and I swung too hard. Is your camera?
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, hold up.
Nope. Good. Dude.
That was crazy. In our last few minutes here, I gotta take advantage of this corner because it just looks too good. There's a pipe in the water. A fish just exploded in that corner. I would be so shocked if I don't catch one right here. There we go. There we go. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it and I called it. Yes, sir. Not a big one, but a fun one. And who's calling me? Who's calling me as I'm working? TRF speaking.
Yo, you fishing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're crushing it.
Have you guys got any big fish yet?
I broke off like a 4, but nothing bigger than that.
How'd you break them off?
I think I caught so many fish on my line, I just didn't check if it was frayed. All right, sounds good. Okay, sounds good. Just a friendly call from BlacktipH. What did I tell you? They're in the dang corner. And I just can't believe 1-pounders are eating this swim bait. So this kind of serves as a precursor to my scaled up series that's coming out, Fish and Swim Baits. That this 5-inch swim bait should not daunt you at all. You've seen how many 1-pounders I've caught on it today. If you want to enter the swim bait game, do not be afraid. Because you can catch a decent amount of small fish on them.
Yeah, oh yeah. A lot of tilapia. There we go. There she is.
A fish landing violation to finish the day for Mr. Jake. Well, boys and girls, that was an unusual episode in the 200 pond series just because of how fast we hit all those ponds. But thanks for inviting me. We had a good time.
Man, that was a blast,
we're going to get together and catch some sharks, not this trip, but at some point in the future here in Florida. And so I look forward to that. Now, don't think every episode of my Florida 200 pond swing is going to be like this. I'm going to pick some that are small and intricate and really pick them apart and find a good pattern. And some I'm going to catch peacock bass and cichlids and all different kinds of Florida species. I'm excited for this Florida trip. So if you enjoyed today's content, I will have my last 200 ponds video up here in the corner and my entire 100 pond series over in this corner, as well as my tackle linked in the video description. Jake, we'll see y'all next time on TRF.